Is Papper Clarissa Shields going to drag ESPN for her losing the ESPYs, or is that only reserved for the Black award shows? Hey there, it's Anonymous Tea, where we spill the tea anonymously. Hello, 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 everyone. Hello, YouTubers. Hope you guys are all having an amazing day today, sending good vibes, sending positivity, sending blessings, and good energy to each and every single one of you. Thank you so much for tuning in. So, anything I say is alleged and in my very, very personal opinion. This for entertainment purposes only. None of this is personal. The Copyright Act of 1976 is in the description box. Some meat and potatoes, some housekeeping items. So, today we are talking Love Island USA Season 8. Clarissa Shields, surprise, surprise, aka Pap's Mistress, aka Pap's Entanglement, aka Pap's Pick Me, aka Pap's Side Chick, or as Chris Cyborg would say, it is duck hunting season. And we gotta be on some petty wop today. You know what I'm saying? We gotta be on some petty wop type of energy today. Because yesterday, I believe it was even before the official ESPY Awards even began on ESPN yesterday, last night, that they announced you know what I'm saying, early on, that Terrence Crawford won Best Fighter of 2026 and not Clarissa Shields, you guys. And it was interesting because Clarissa has been doing the legwork of this campaign since nominations were announced, y'all. She's been the main one on the Instagrammies, on the Facebook, on the Twitters, on the Snappity Chat, on the Tickety Talk, saying, vote for me. Vote for me. I'm the best female fighter in boxing. I'm the face of women's boxing. You know what I'm saying? I've got it all. I'm undefeated. I'm the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I sold out in the day. You know what I'm saying? My fight with Franchon Cruz. I'm still at allegedly 20% sold for my fight in Atlanta with less than a month to go. You know what I'm saying? But I'm making moves because I'm going to be the headliner on an undercard full of Zeus Network people. No. So you got to vote for me for an ESPY, right? And then there was a full-on campaign on the Shade Room. You know what I'm saying? Where again, Clarissa utilizes the Shade Room for additional publicity, for additional hype. That always backfires, right? Look at my credentials. Look at the first time I was nominated for an ESPY. Look at the first time that all these things happened for me. This is why I deserve an ESPY kneel. And I keep telling you, unless it is a Lifetime Achievement Award, you can't just win every year an award for just existing. I always say, like Janet Jackson, what have you done for me lately? You know what I'm saying? What have you done for me lately? Because it's getting to a point. It's getting to a point, Clarissa. But you spent all this time on this internet trying to convince the people that you're the best, that you have it all, and you keep setting yourself up for the okie doke. This is the second award show back to back where you hyped yourself up and tried to put down these other nominees and try to make it seem as though you were the best of the best. And the BET Award said HELL no, and the ESPYs said HELL no. And you thought, with all of your followers and all of your fan pages and all of your Facebook groups that claim to support you, that they couldn't vote for you, Clarissa? They couldn't submit that vote for you for Best Fighter? They couldn't secure that dub for you? Because the ESPYs are a fan-voted, you know what I'm saying, award. So what are the excuses now? That tells me, Clarissa, a lot of your followers, a lot of your so-called fans are not effing with you and are just following you to see your shenanigans with a married man. Now, I've been checking, you know what I'm saying? I've been checking the Instagrammies at the time I'm recording this video. I've been checking all of Claressa's social media platforms that she likes to disturb our peace because, I thought it was an injustice. Like with the BET Awards for the past couple of years, where you were mad at Angel Reese winning for the 2025 Sportswoman of the Year, where Pap, or potentially via you, put out a complaint to BET twice this year. One, because you felt that Claressa Shields deserved Sportswoman over the Year over Asia Wilson. Make sense. Nobody had a bigger year than Asia Wilson, and here goes your married man, or potentially you, on his account that knows nothing about women's sports, having the audacity to write up that foolishness. It is not a Lifetime Achievement Award. It is what have you done in the last year that makes you stand out from the rest of the nominees. And yes, there is politics in these award shows. Yes, on certain award shows, certain award categories, especially like the Grammys and others, there is some campaigning you got to do. And there is some weird stuff that happens where random people win. But in the case of Claressa Shields, how after everything that has happened with Claressa, that she is being known more for all of the wrong reasons, for the melee that happened at the weigh-in the day before the fight with Franchon Cruz, for her slapping Alicia Baumgartner at the Netflix MVP Promotions MMA event, for that flop music that she put out this year that went triple plastic. Nobody's listening to it. The attempts at trying to call herself a model. You know what I'm saying? But really, the reality was you were promoting Pap's daughter's lip gloss. And now begging like K-Sweat for sponsors for this upcoming fight. Just accept Win Records patch, Zeus Network patch, and an OnlyFans patch. Because that is the way, you know what I'm saying? That's it and that's all. Maybe a Pap patch as well. Because according to you, you know what I'm saying? He's a businessman. And I have no idea what his businesses are, you guys. She claims now he has a job. I have no idea what he does for a living now, other than leech off of Claressa Shields. But I guess that's what Claressa is going to, you know what I'm saying, rationalize this. She's going to, you know what I'm saying, attack somebody else as a distraction. They're not going to go after ESPN, right? Because they're going to rationalize, well, ESPN, they just ranked Claressa number one pound for pound, so we really can't go in on them. You know what I'm saying? But it's easier to attack our own. It is easier to attack the BET Awards 2 years in a row. And if I'm BET, I would ban the HELL out of Claressa Shields. And not only that, she would never get a nomination from me again. Because y'all also cuss BET out both on social media and in an interview because you were upset that the BET Awards had the right meme of Claressa walking in being so excited to get her seats upgraded from the nosebleeds. And Pap looking around to make sure, you know what I'm saying, seeing whether or not Remy was there or not. You know what I'm saying? Did not look interested to be there on Claressa's side. And even when they tried to debunk that and show a video of Pap having fun next to Claressa, the camera was on Khadijah, you guys. The camera was on Khadijah. So that was a failure. Because you were more concerned about another lady. You know what I'm saying? Than one that's supposedly your date. You know, you can't make this stuff up. But Claressa did all that bragging. She's done all of this hateful and negative content on social media. And she sets herself up every single time for these draggings, for this embarrassment. You would think it would be embarrassing enough parading around and platforming yourself with a married man, right? You'd think that would be embarrassing enough, going on multiple years with a married man, and ultimately there has been nothing in your position that has elevated you from still being a mistress. There has nothing that has elevated you or changed your status to be more committed. Now, all of a sudden, you are justifying the fact that a married man who was not around you like that in the first place is still not around you in the first place. Because you're not the priority when the lights, camera, and action is not available. It is not an opportunity for Pap to get on there and promote Bars on Wheels. Or to promote these weak remixes that he begs Swiss Beats and Busta Rhymes and stuff. No. If you're so big and bad, how come you were missing from Jay-Z's 3-day extravaganza at the Yankee Stadium? You were nowhere to be found, as much as you post about the rappers that glaze you and hype you up. You were not even thought. What about Jay-Z at the Roots picnic? You were not even thought of to come on that stage. You literally have to use Claressa to gain any type of clout, to gain any type of motion. And y'all don't realize how terrible y'all are for each other. Claressa thinks she is flexing with Remy's husband, and Remy doesn't even want her own husband. You know what I'm saying? So it's not the flex that you think it is, but really your questions and your energy needs to be for the married man that refuses to divorce his wife. Your real issue needs to be with the married man that refuses to cover up the Remy tattoo. Your issue needs to be with the man that refuses to delete or archive those Remy Ma Instagrammy posts because you still believe that there is an imaginary divorce going on at the virtual court that Pap has told you. Make it make sense. So this is 0 for 2 if we are keeping track, you guys, of Claressa Shields embarrassing herself once again, doing all that promo herself, Salida Promotions waiting until the last day of voting to even remember that Claressa was nominated for an ESPY award. Even trying to get that last minute shade room push because they have millions of followers and the people did not care. And that's what I'm telling y'all. You can be viral, Claressa, but it doesn't mean people like you. You can have all of those followers, Claressa. It doesn't mean they like you, because if that was the case, you should have been a shoo-in for Best Fighter if your fans were really supporting like that. But I'm here to tell you, just like your family, just like your friends, just like your married man, just like Win Records, just like Salida Promotions, they all see you as a cash cow, Claressa. They all are there for what they can get from you, not because they genuinely give a crap about you as a person. Otherwise, Salida Promotions and Win Records would have been promoting you. And Pap and Robin, they are just using you to try to copy everything Remy's got going on. You know what I'm saying? Trying to do their own thing with this Win Records network nonsense. No. So, nonetheless, you guys, that is it for this video. I need y'all to do me the biggest favor, and that is to hype the video, please. There is that. That is it. That is all. It is total es final. Es finito. It's the end, the rosy in the line for this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you're notified the moment I post new content on my channel. And with that being said, I'll talk to you guys again very soon.